Hello and welcome to the October 2019 Gimkit Gazette. First up, Josh has an update on the team.
Yes, so our team update is that Kelly has moved on from Gimkit. It was incredible to be able to work with Kelly and the enthusiasm and energy that she brought to the team, but we know she's going to be awesome at whatever she does next. So I want to say a big thank you to Kelly. For now, Jeff and I will be filling in on all things engagement, so we'll be handling the customer support and Twitter and social media. Response times may be a little longer, but we'll be here for you.
This month's appreciation goes to Christine Julain. Thank you so much for having us out to your classroom at the Villa Academy. We had a great time with your students. We sat down through 2 classes in 4 grades with the French class there and learned a ton, answered a lot of questions, and got to play a few games as well. It was really fun. We appreciate you having us into your classroom. It's such an honor and a privilege to be able to spend that time with you in your class. So thank you so much, Christine. This month's growth update. First, I wanted to talk a little bit about why we do a growth update every month in the Gazette. Educator word of mouth is responsible for 100% of our growth so far. So every month we want to celebrate our growth with you. We'll get into the numbers really quick for October. In October we had 4.5 million monthly active users, which is a new record for us, so thank you all so much. We also eclipsed 500,000 Gimkit accounts. By the end of the month, we already had almost 600,000. The month-over-month growth from September to October was over 53%, and that number really blows us away. Again, we're totally humbled and grateful for that.
Hey everyone, it is Josh and Fadi here, and we're going to give you the product update for the month of October. Now, we launched Gimkit 4.0 on September 30th, so there's a lot of excitement with 4.0 to start off the new month. But even with all that, we added a whole lot of new stuff. So the first thing we added was to deal with the Quizlet situation. We wrote a lot about it in our blog post, which we will link below. But essentially, we created a flashcard creation feature to make it really easy to add questions into Gimkit. And we also updated our spreadsheet import, and we really hope that helps creating questions a lot easier within Gimkit. So that's how we started off the month. From there, we went and added Kit export, so you can export your Kit's content to other sites. Other stuff we added this month was a brand new team balance system. We saw you all loving playing boss battle, but we knew that there was a lot of issues with the way that team balance worked. So we created a new team balance system so that team members share balance and they all earn money on their own instead of sharing them all together. We used that new system for a brand new mode, Humans versus Zombies, which was a huge hit. It was a brand new mode for Halloween where the class got split into 2, humans and zombies, and they tried to eliminate one another. And so that was a quick overview about some of the stuff we added in this month, and I'm going to pass it off to Fadi to talk about a highlight.
So the first half of this month was mostly focused on bug fixes, trying to make 4.0 as good as we can for you. Recently, in the past few weeks, I've been working on something called CI, which will help us here at Gimkit get content out to you faster. It'll also make it so that there are fewer bugs and just shorter development turnaround time in general. So it's definitely worth spending the time on, and we hope y'all see the benefits of that.
Awesome, thanks Fadi. And so yeah, Fadi was working on that, and another big piece of work from my end was helping create more scalable game servers on our end. So I think you'll notice a common theme. We decided after the release of 4.0 with a bunch of new features, we spent a little bit of time to help get rid of what's called technical debt. To try to make the technology side of Gimkit a little bit stronger. And so from Fadi's end, that was CI, and from my end, that was creating a more scalable game server solution. A little fun fact, every single night before I go to bed, I scale the game servers up so it's ready for you all to use in the morning, and then I scale them down after I get home from work, which this obviously isn't great. So what I've been working on this month is creating an automated system to do that for me, and if there was a huge, big surge in traffic, a bunch of people started using Gimkit, it could support that. And so I've been working on creating that system this month. So that's a quick overview of the engineering and product side for October. We worked a lot on technical debt, but also a bunch of new features like flashcard creation, humans versus zombies, and a new team balance system. And there's a whole lot more to come in November.
Jeff and Josh here to give you the community update for October. We've learned 2 major lessons. First, we're really rethinking the way we communicate and roll out new updates. We want to make that whole process smoother for you. Second, moving forward, we'll make more frequent, smaller updates. So everything in it will still come from the community, but those updates won't be so big and hard to wrap your heads around like 4.0. There was a ton of cool stuff added in 4.0, and I've got a link below to the blog post that shows you all those updates. But some of the things that we've seen you use in really cool ways are a lot of the kit creation tools, like the audio questions and then the question bank. I'm looking forward to hearing more about what works and what doesn't.
Awesome, thanks Jeff. And another side for the community update was the brand new game modes. So we had Boss Battle and we had Humans vs. Zombies. And the great thing is that we got to collaborate with you right after we launched it to figure out what works best for you and your students. So there's just 3 of us here, and when we're testing a mode, 3 people is way different than a class of 30. So it's been awesome to quickly make changes based on your feedback. For Boss Battle, we saw that the boss was winning way too much, and it was way too difficult for the challengers to win. And we made a bunch of small adjustments, but we still found that it was pretty unfair. So we went back and created a brand new team balance system, and that was all thanks to your feedback. That helped make things more fair. For Humans vs. Zombies, from the first day we launched the mode, we heard that the mode was taking way too long to complete, so we lowered the starting health for the humans and the zombies, and that really seemed to help. So it's really awesome to get that feedback because we were really guessing up to the point of launch, and to take that and make some quick changes, and we think it helps. Another cool thing with the modes is we love seeing all the different ways you and your students use the modes. For Humans vs. Zombies specifically, we saw some of you have complete lights out in your classroom, really bringing out that Halloween spirit, and so it was really cool to see all the ways that you all have used it. But anyway, we love the community engagement going on with you all, and the fact that you get to help us build better modes for your students, it's awesome. So thanks so much for your feedback.
We love Twitter and Instagram to see how you're using different modes, how you're using Gimkit, and get that feedback super quickly. hello@gimkit.com is a great email to use if you have any feedback or suggestions that can wait a little bit. We moved the Gimkit blog over to blog.gimkit.com, so you can follow everything there. So what's coming up next in November? Well, we've got some amazing power-ups and game modes for you. We have the Sneaky power-up. You'll have to wait to see what that's about. Also later this week, we have Thanos mode coming back again for a week. We also have a brand new game mode called Kit Codes coming out. Kit Codes was designed to get your students up and moving, and we'll have a lot more to share about that soon. Also in November, I'll be going to ACTFul for the first time. It's an amazing language teachers conference, and we're really looking forward to being there and connecting with a lot of you. We'll be sending out and sharing information soon about meetups and other ways to get in touch with me while I'm there. Every day I'll have a white or purple Gimkit shirt on, so look out for that and make sure to say hello. The product team at the beginning of this month is finishing up their technical debt work, and they'll be switching their focus back to getting improvements and suggestions from educators and students into the game. Thank you so much for watching the Gazette.